Hello, reactive network judges. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to be presenting Predate, which is my bounty build. Yeah. Okay, so yield hunting is one of the most common thing in DeFi, right? There's average, there's morpho, and people try to deposit on these votes to yield hunt, make more value than what they had before. But then the issue is that certain market conditions, right, causes users to lose the yield they had, right? So the whole point of this system is to let users deposit the asset, right? Like a regular yield hunting. But then the twist is that we measure stress versus yield and we use that to protect the user, right? So the user isn't going to use their hard earned profit because that's the whole point. We're using AVV, I'm using Morpho, right? So we measure liquidity constraint versus supply rates and withdrawal risk and stress and all that. And we use that for stress and yield points. Okay, so we have the predator vote, and as you can see, I'm using AVE and Morpho. So we have the deposit, right? And then we have the reactive. This is the manager, right? And what this does, it has the callback, what I'll be calling into, right, which is the evaluate and rebalance. So when I get the event I have subscribed to for Ave or Morpho, right, we measure the stress versus yield based on the liquidity constraint, like center of liquidity and stuff like that tick. And based on that, we poke and we move to the vault, which is going to cause us to not lose a lot of money, but also gain more yield, because that is the whole point. Yeah. So this is the Sentinel, and I have subscribed to the Avepool, Morphovod, and everything I need. I'm using Reactive now to get all the events, and I'm looking for the specific event. Okay. So we call back, and yeah, calls into the manager, which goes poke, and I'm going to do a little bit of demonstration. And I have a make file, so if you want to use the make file to interact, then yeah, be my guest. But then if you want to use the UI, okay, I thought I would already yeah. So it's on two chains, Lasna, Testnet, and Sapolia. So we're going to try deposits on Sapolia, but before I deposit on Sapolia, I'm going to have to withdraw first because I do not have enough what's it called, USDC. So I'm going to redeem just a little tiny little bitsy. And that's a lot. I think that is okay. Okay. Okay, wait. 7? Yeah, that is definitely okay. I don't know why my Chrome browser, sorry, my, what's it called, Brave, sometimes it acts up, so please pardon for that. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to redeem. Yeah, so it reduced, right? It did work. You're going to get a notification from but while we wait for that, so yeah, we have the deposit and we have the redeem, and the deposit is gonna deposit onto the vault we are currently active on. Right now we are active on this vault, which is smartphone, and it's going to switch between the vaults based on the stress and yield. And we have the Sentinel, right now I paid all the that we have, and this is it. And I've left this on running for a long time, so this is it's active. This is the reactive virtual machine, and yeah, it's been active for a while now, a long time actually. So you can see the transactions it's made so far. It's been a lot. Wow. all by itself, right? Yeah, the event, which is really cool. This is like actually very cool, great. I mean, to use for like liquidations based on a lot of things and other aspects, all right? And yeah, okay. So these are the transactions I made, and okay, where is it at? Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate depositing. Let's just say one. I'm going to approve. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have to go to scan because it's Sepolia scan. Because it's I was thinking I'd get a brief notification, but I don't know why I did not get it. Kind of disappointing. So I'm going to trigger the deposit now that I've approved. Sorry for the background noise. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to copy my vote address. I just made a lot of videos. I just wish this one would be shorter. That's the whole point of me making it. Okay. Yay! And actually did go through. Redeem and deposit should also go through, but it's probably in the mempool. So let's wait a bit. But let me see if it reflected. Uh, yeah, it did reflect. So definitely yeah. So it did work. All right. So yeah. So the stress and the yield is measured with the events we get, and based on that we switch between the bots to avoid the user losing. So we run away from positions, right, or events that might cause the user to lose all their chances of earning the or keeping the profit they already have, and we move towards that have best yield opportunities for us, right? So yeah, I've already showed the subscriptions, the RVM, which is strange. Today I'm not getting a lot of events, but then I was, and it's a lot, and it's a lot. So you can see it from if I go to the last, but then it's been a lot of callbacks, and yes, the contract is also verified, so you can check out the codes. Yeah, so thank you very much. I really had fun exploring Reactive Network.